off. It's still around. We could skip the briefing. Oh my goodness. Stop. Stop donating money, Belcor. I appreciate it, though. That's very kind of you. I hope you enjoy. Hope you've been enjoying. You must be. Command centers are moving this time.
That's exciting. Covers 6 different key points and lasts approximately 10 minutes. Teaches us the basics of the game. How to play together.
Wait, where do you see that?
It went away.
Oh, okay.
Changes
to objectives.
Map design. Master Project Hydra differs significantly from their original counterparts. The levels are often larger and have been redesigned around each mission's core identity.
Most maps have modified victory conditions. Small changes to existing lordy objectives, destroying all enemy production structures instead of all buildings.
Not enough minerals.
Cool. Right, so we're pretty familiar with this.
Right.
Tailor-made to each map.
You can observe AI behavior to gain advantages in later missions, predict the strategy of your opponents. So do some scouting.
Build a barracks to begin phase 2. I refuse.
You know, I'm gonna take.
Be held hostage by this objective system.
Okay.
Oh, Lordy, what have you done?
I was trying to take the advice of the mission objectives. So we're facing Zerglings and Hydralisk. That's exciting.
Cool, so this is kind of highlighting how I never had someone use Super Chat, so what happens is basically it's like the money that you put forward, it has a timer on how long your message stays up. It's pretty neat.
I'm assuming $50 will stay up a while. It's quite a lot of money.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Very generous of you.
Asymmetric player roles. Yeah, it's kind of like mission 3.
Mm-hmm. Role of player 1 will differ from that of player 2. As an example, one player may be attacked more often or have easier access to expansions. Any distinctions between player roles will be noted in the force name, which is visible in the game lobby when hosting a map on BattleNet.
The availability of units and structures can also differ between players. Player 1 may have access to more ground units. Player 2 may benefit from air superiority. Right, so we'll see how this is going to play out, I suppose, in the future maps that we're playing. Like, I'm looking forward to trying out the... Because Pronago said basically we're moving into 2 macro maps now that are meant to be particularly challenging. So it's like the real game, I suppose, even though the holdout map was fairly challenging.
Four guys are saying check the top right in this map. There's a small path.
Okay.
Okay. I'll do that. Can we get supply blocked on this tutorial?
I'm going to assume it's over here.
Oh, I'm going top left.
Get a Marine.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
There's the Zerg base over there. Oh, the Zergling.
Here we go. I found it. Come on, SC1 pathing. Come on.
You should make it.
If there's something back here, I can't see what it's supposed to be.
I don't see anything.
Your forces are under attack.
I thought maybe it would be like the Ahmed Easter egg. So Pronago has a dead firebat doodad that he calls Ahmed, and he hides him in each of his maps. Sometimes there's more than one. Oh, Pronago's saying it spawns after the tutorial. Okay.
Changes to the tech tree. The tech tree of the races have been changed in Project Hydra. Specific changes will be explained in detail when they are introduced. That's interesting.
Some heroes have been granted new weapons or abilities. Yeah, like that cool snipe ability. And Jim Raynor's ability to kill all of your allied units.
Yep. Specialist units have different abilities. Science vessels. That's pretty neat.
So different spellcasters have different abilities based on who they're hanging out with, I suppose. New upgrades will be made available. The tech requirements of weapon armor also have been modified to allow players. Yeah, so this is basically information that you would have otherwise gotten in, like, the game manual for the original game. Like, a lot of the stuff that seems unexplained in the original game would have been in the manual. Kind of in a post-manual digital age, so this is how we get this information conveyed to us. Build an engineering bay.
Good to go, sir. Orders received.
Give me something to shoot.
I wonder if at the end we're gonna have to move out and
Affirmative.
Want a piece of me,
actually
boy?
kill something.
Yes, sir.
Yep, I'm just going to keep making Marines.
Yep.
Finally able to catch you live and watching your Warcraft campaign videos for a while. Cool. Yeah, I'm glad. It seems like Warcraft's been quite popular. So I played Warcraft 2, and more people are watching that than I expected. So I was happy to see people were enjoying that, because that was a struggle, let me tell you. Warcraft 2's been tough, but I finished it. An overhaul. Oh, AI overhaul.
And overall,
An overhaul.
no longer playing StarCraft.
Yeah, right.
The AI is much more aggressive than before. Your opponents will make use of the terrain to take several different paths in an attempt to flank you. Attacking the enemy bases will delay their waves, but their defense garrisons are more formidable than before. AI also plays a high priority on upgrading, teching up, and expanding. If they are successful in expanding, they will use the resource to attack you with greater force. Okay. So kind of like the Project Nemesis that we played from Chrono as well.
Despite the buffs to the AI, they have certain weaknesses to exploit. Their bases are often spread out, and it takes time to rebuild lost production structures. Right, so this is all... I mean, I understand the AI is different, but this is kind of like, here's how to strategize, you know?
Right.
Build an academy, okay.
I wonder if we both have to build one or just one of us.
Not enough
I'm not sure.
minerals.
I think the 4 Marines, I think only one of us had to get to 4 Marines, or maybe it was total. Pronogo can probably answer that.
You want a piece of me, boy?
What do you think about the new Warcraft 3 patch? It looks really nice.
Yeah, I watched your video of it, and I've watched a little bit of Grubby as well. So when it releases, I'm probably gonna just hold out just a couple days to make sure that it doesn't break anything that I'm currently playing, and then
That's a good idea. Because it definitely, the Jeopardy of the Horde map that I was playing broke. I think when I was using Rokan's like healing wave ability, it just crashed every time I used it. As part of the updates to the classic maps, additional expansions were created to promote macro-focused playstyles. Resources count in some bases were lowered to encourage early scouting and expanding. Joining with your ally to focus on a specific target. Okay. It's exciting.
Vengeful Strudel says, same, first stream I can catch live. Yay for time zones. What time zone are you in? I think the hardest time zone to coordinate with is people in Asia Pacific area, because they're like, it's like a 12-hour difference.
Go, go, go.
Build an expansion.
Let's move.
We haven't been scouting. We don't know where the base is.
Yeah, we don't know where they are. We tried to scout
There's a base. Looks like there's a base up top.
in the upper left.
I don't know
Yeah.
if there's minerals down there, though.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under
It
attack.
looks like there's minerals down here. Just keep going.
So in terms of like advice of, or not advice, but observations that I've seen just in general with Pronogo's map is he tends to make resources quite scarce, such that basically if you waste too many resources early when you think you have a lot of them and then you run out, you're gonna lose and gonna have to restart, most likely the whole map. So that's one thing I think is worth just sort of keeping in mind at all times. But at the same time, it makes you rethink a lot of things, because a lot of original StarCraft maps, you tend to have a beginning section that can be a little dicey, but then once you progress far enough and take 1 or 2 bases, you just spam out units and then you go and win. You can just do whatever you want. You have plenty of options. In this, you have to really think about what you're spending your money on, even early on when it seems like you have a lot of it, because otherwise you'll run out. It's just an observation I'm making, even just based on the tutorial right now.
Right.
Granted, we do have enough units probably to clean up the map, but still.
Commander.
So I'm making a command center. I'll float it over once the creep proceeds.
Okay.
I'm assuming that'll count.
Good to go.
Or maybe the trigger is just to build another command center.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Commander. Give me something to
Is this map open to the public? Yeah, there's a download link in the description of the stream where you can go to Star Edit and you can download it. There is a download link on Star Edit, and if you keep that link bookmarked, then you'll be able to get the updated versions as well. Can't wait to see Jay play Beyond the Dark Portal add-on. Oh lordy. Yeah, I don't have plans right now to do it. Yeah, like that's one of those eventually type things. But right now I have no plans. I'm probably going to stream some different things and then eventually return to it.
Yeah. Do you have any idea what you're going to stream in the meantime? Or?
Well, I mean, Lord of the Clans was fully updated, and I've been meaning to replay that. Mm-hmm. Anything by Outsider Z is always very fun and always extremely user-focused. So, I really like his design.
You and your commander will be accompanied by allied AI bases. These are often distanced from your starting area and can serve multiple purposes. Survival of certain allied bases might tie into objectives. So we saw that in, what was it, the second mission? Third mission?
Mm-hmm.
Your forces are
Well, that's
under
nice. Here's
attack.
Alpha Squadron helping us out.
Yeah, Lord of the Clans, even, I played it quite a while after you played it, and even before the most recent updates, it's changed quite a bit since you played it. You originally played it, so it's definitely worthwhile to go back and try it again. This ends the tutorial. Oh, there he is.
Okay.
Ahmed. Top rate.
All right. Let's go to Antigua, I suppose. That's going to be the